All right, moving on to episode 2 of season 6 of Drive to Survive. Episode 1 was quite strong, so let's see how this one goes. Episode 2 is called Fall from Grace, and the description is hopes are high for Nyck de Vries as he takes his first shot at Formula 1, which is a lie, it's his second shot. With the pressure mounting, he struggles to keep up the pace. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna feel really, really bad for the man in this episode. So let's see what happens here. Oxfordshire.
Can I ask, has Dad been good this year?
No.
What do you think about that? Let me think.
I think Max Verstappen might be a bit quicker than you, Father.
Well, I travel 3 times the speed of light. How fast does he go?
Probably 4.
Oh, jeez. So I guess they're kind of using the Fatari episodes to also kind of focus on Red Bull, which I think makes sense because one thing I've heard about this season is the fact that like Red Bull and Max are barely covered, which like I know people complain about because Max dominated, but I think it's good because it shows the storylines we didn't get in the season. We got a lot of Max Verstappen in the season, so this is covering everyone else, which I think is good.
Who's at first place in your heart?
Daniel Ricciardo.
Aww. You know, like, I really don't like Horner. I've never liked him, so I'm kind of smug in the fact that my distaste for him has kind of been confirmed. But one thing I do appreciate is that he really supports Daniel.
I said, well, look, why don't you come spend a year with us on the bench? Whether it'll help him or lead to something, I'm not sure.
I feel like this was always the plan. That is my sense with it. Like, they were waiting for Nyck de Vries to give them an excuse to fire him so that they could put Daniel in. And Daniel couldn't go in until halfway through the season because of a contract with McLaren that forced him to be out of the seat for 6 months. That's my thought with it.
And we're going to welcome him back home to the world of Red Bull racing. It's our boy, and we're happy to have him back.
Daniel Ricciardo goes from being a race winner at Red Bull to many years later now coming back in essentially a marketing role, which just must be such a hard pill to swallow.
We all know Danica didn't like Daniel very much. I don't believe she ever really backed him in the post-race interviews and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're 1990. You just turned 33, yeah.
You are 33?
I'll be 34 this year.
It's crazy to be that Daniel's older than Checo. That just does not compute in my head at all. Nyck de Vries. I don't know why I said it like that.
Good morning.
28 years old. Nick's finally got his shot in Formula 1 with Red Bull's
He's a year younger than me.
A visualization of the gun smoking a target. It's the focus.
Is he actually watching that? Daniel.
I don't really have any experience with guns, in all honesty. I rather prefer harmony than fights and aggression.
Nick.
A lot of dramatic irony in this one too. This definitely wasn't at Saudi. This would have been Australia or even Canada maybe. Oh, or which one is it? Oh man, I could not be famous. Oh, I would die.
Oh my god, brake failure. Jesus Christ, man. Is this extreme? And it's more peaceful when it's tidy.
Like, I think part of the issue with Nick was that he gives off such strong Mercedes energy. Like, just the cleanliness. He just, like, feels like a mini Total Wolf, honestly.
I do apply
Which I
that
think...
kind of mentality in my work.
Yeah.
And I think that is a strong asset and a strength for me.
He would have been way better off to have gone to Williams. So it seems like now he's going more into, like... business? Because he was going to Harvard there briefly. Which I think is a smart move for him. He should follow kind of Total Wolf's path, honestly. Although, is he driving for Formula E again now? I can't remember.
We good? Yeah. Perfect. Let's go.
He's a much better parker than Charles, I will say. Oh, I can't imagine a Ferrari is super easy to park.
Contact!
Okay, that one wasn't his fault.
We've seen Yuki Tsunoda consistently beating Nyck de Vries.
the expectation was the other way around.
This one was bad by him. This was kind of when all of the noise started coming in, because he crashed in quali and then he crashed in the race too.
I acknowledge my mistakes and obviously I want to do better. So yeah, I'm not someone who is quickly satisfied.
Ugh. I just feel so bad for the guy. I feel like everyone just turned on him so quick. The expectations, I think, were too high. Ah, Romain.
Watching your onboards looks pretty good.
Aw, check it in.
So as long as I've got Helmut farting in front of me, I'll be fine.
Jesus.
Let the others do the job for you and keep it clean. It's not straightforward.
At Red Bull, the pressure is...
He's just chilling there. I'm really surprised they've skipped over Checo struggling though, or like crashing in Monaco. Maybe they'll do it later, I don't know.
I tried to watch it, you too. Good luck. For you, man. Just make sure you finish. Yeah.
You got to deliver, you got to live up to expectations. Not many can cope with that sort of pressure.
I wonder if Perez was just trying to support him there, because he kind of knows what Nyck was going through.
You have Bottas behind you. Hey, wait. So a tire switch to which color?
Don't worry. Focus on Bottas, please.
Where is he?
Behind you.
He's overtake now.
Ah, fuck.
That is not good. I guess this might have been the first wet race, so I can kind of excuse that a little bit, but you should know how your car works. Canada! Oh, they're gonna show his kerfuffle with Magnussen. Oh, they didn't even show it, dang. Oh, are they already gonna get into the... I guess they're already gonna go into the Daniel getting in the seat, so they're gonna show a seat test.
Driving after having 8 months off. I know. I'm gonna be carried out today. So.
I can't believe that they brought Netflix to this. They know what they're doing marketing-wise. They're just so savvy with it. This is the part of Drive to Survive that I like. You get behind the scenes of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily get to see. This is all the part that I like. Like, all the racing stuff, could care less about how they're covering that. Because we already know what happens, it's not interesting. But all of this, like, it just gives you an additional level of insight into things, and that's what I like about it.
It's like going back in time. I know. But looking at your smile, it doesn't look like you're done with it yet.
Ugh, he looks so good in that navy. I want him back in that color so bad. Ugh, he has to prove that he can still deserve it though this year, I think. He needs to show that Mexico isn't just a flash in the pan. Oh wow, they even got the camera on the car and test. Wow.
There are still some down spots.
Whee! Spinorama! He said he's fun in it. Did they get his old race engineer to talk on the radio? Oh, that's so nice.
Okay, so that lap he just did would have put him next to Max on the grid. See what Peter says from AlphaTauri's point of view. We'd like to see him in the car for the next race.
After 8 months not being in a car is quite impressive, and you know that is a fast driver. It's also that I think we can learn a lot from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's aligned, so as long as you're up for it. You happy with that? All right. Got the mojo back. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Thanks, mate. Back in the team. Well done. Thank you. Just don't fucking crash it.
Aww. He's happy. Aww.
It's exciting. I'm really happy. Just give me the car.
They truly had one episode without Daniel Ricciardo, and they're like, JK guys, he's back. Couldn't go more than one without their poster boy.
Hurts. That's something you've dreamed of and worked towards for so long that it ends prematurely. I was aware I wasn't where I wanted to be, but yeah, I guess such a call always comes somehow by a little bit of a surprise.
That's episode 2 done. I think episode 1 was a little bit more juicy, but I really liked how much content they got from that Daniel test day. That was awesome. And good to see kind of how those deals go down, which was very interesting. I feel bad for Nyck de Vries, but I think he just doesn't have the energy of an F1 driver or a Red Bull or AlphaTauri driver. Just, every single driver that goes through Red Bull has a certain energy to them. They're very charismatic, can handle pressure well, and they're all a little bit aggressive and willing to take risks. I feel like Nyck comes across much more methodical, and I think he was taking a safer approach to things, and I think that wasn't gonna let him be successful at that team. That would have been successful at Williams, where I think they would have appreciated a driver like that after Logan Sargent last year. But yeah, it's just unfortunate for him, but hopefully he can have a fruitful career in a different racing discipline. So yeah, that was episode 2, and I think that's all I'm going to watch for tonight. Hope you enjoyed this one. Give a like and subscribe if you're looking for more of content like this, and I will see you all in the next one.